What's up, y'all? My name is Trevor,
And I'm Jermaine.
and this is
The Unalike,
Podcast.
It's okay.
All right.
It is what it is. Look, it doesn't matter. This is our 18th episode, so it doesn't matter.
It's literally...
Some people are not even consistent to have this many episodes out, okay?
You do the best you can when you're 1,000 miles apart, okay?
Right.
But we're here.
We are here.
But we're here. And we're ready to use our voices and speak into the microphones.
Yeah, we are we are very, very much remote. Like, remote.
Very remote.
Remote. Miles remote. Okay?
Like, we're far from each other.
Yeah, we are very far from each other, which is like the first time ever. Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, you travel, but you
other than like that, but like
you're home.
I'm at home. I'm at home.
It's wild because you currently live in a whole different state. Like,
I live in a whole different region. I'm in a different time zone.
A whole different time zone. Like right now,
it's 8:45.
It's 9:45 here. Like, what the hell?
That's late.
Yeah, it's like, look, he early right now. Like he got so much time ahead of me.
I have a whole hour left, extra,
right?
That y'all don't have anymore,
right? So it's like,
you know, something else though. Like, I still have my job from when I was in Ohio, and I work from 8 to 5.
Yeah.
So now I just work from 7 to 4, which is interesting because, like, my clock on the computer says like 12.
Yeah.
And then I'll be looking at my clock on my phone, and it'll say like 11. And I'm like, so do I go on lunch, or like I'll be still trying to figure out like exactly how to, because it's an hour behind. So I'm like, I be getting confused sometimes, like which time is the right time that I should follow.
Right.
And then it'd be saying 4 o'clock, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm off, or like I'm about to be off, and then I look at my clock and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Right.
I got a whole another hour.
Right.
And I know you probably be ready to leave. I do. My heart goes out to you.
It's all right. I'm doing all right.
You know, honestly, I don't think I told them that I got cut. They let me go. Did I? I don't think I've told them.
I don't think we spoke about that yet.
I don't think so. But we'll get into it in this episode. Like, we got we got some things to keep you guys updated on, in our lives, in our personal lives, and as a podcast in whole in general, that we will bring up at some point in the podcast.
All right. So, what are you up to, Jeffrey? How are you doing?
Things have really been a little hard, but I've just been trying to enjoy. Like, I'm not working right now, and because I lost my job on the 1st, so I haven't been working since the 1st, and it's a little hard right now because rent is due, and your boy got it.
Right.
You know what? Somehow God always make it pop up for me. So I'm not even going.
Somehow it always work out.
I've been reaching out to certain people, asking for help. Listen, when I say I've been this month I have been grinding so hard. Like, as far as like trying to do like little side jobs like DoorDash or Instacart.
Yeah.
And
you've been DoorDashing, Instacart?
Yeah.
For real? I'm about to too.
You should.
I'm about to too.
I've been getting a little coin.
I might Uber
I've been
too.
A little coin. I've been using that to put gas in my car.
I feel it.
I recently just signed up for this thing for Walmart, and you can you go and pick up people orders. I haven't started that yet, but I'm waiting on my background check to come through. And
what about Amazon?
So I called them today, right? I called because I'm still waiting on my background check, and it hasn't cleared.
What's going on in your background?
I don't know, but actually I do know now because I called the background check. I called the background check today, but it says 10 days. Like, it take 10 days for it to go through. And what ended up happening was, I'm like, so I was talking to Jay. I was talking to Carter J. Okay. I was talking to Carter J.
Right.
And he was like, he gave me the number to the background check people. And I'm like, okay. So I called them. They answered. That was really nice. It was cool. But she was telling me, she was like, yeah, so it looks like here that your birthday was entered in wrong. I said, so y'all had me waiting past 10 days just to tell me that
And y'all wasn't gonna let me know.
Y'all were right. Like, 'cause I didn't get any notice. I've been checking my emails. I haven't gotten anything. So I'm just sitting here. I'm like, y'all really just had me out here. I could like I could have been found a way to get this resolved so I can start working.
Right.
Like, y'all could have been told me that.
But they think people don't care. They don't put effort in.
But
If, you know.
I guess what really matters now is that I do have that information now, and moving forward, I can go ahead and get that resolved. But
you're gonna get this job.
Listen, I'm gonna get this job. And when
isn't that good money too?
Yep, it's $17.50 an hour.
All right.
So
the overtime.
You can't get overtime.
Period. Amazon.
Yes,
Amazon.
Yes, Amazon. But
Amazon will cash you out.
Yeah, they will. I was talking to Jalen, Carter J.
You were talking to Carter J.
I was talking to Carter J. Carter J. And he did express that the job is a lot harder than expected, but I've never been the kind of person to be afraid of a challenge.
Yeah, to shy away from hard work.
And plus, right now, because I think I told you this before, I said that working at a at-home job, it gets you very comfortable and living that kind of lifestyle. So you get real lazy, which I did get really, really lazy and start gaining weight. So my goal is to continue work physically. My goal to working for this job is to lose this weight that I have.
So if you're more active, especially working like a manual labor job.
Yeah.
So in this job, you still delivery driving, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, delivery driving.
So you're the person that's taking. So do you put the packages on the truck and also take them off the truck?
Yes. So so basically, when I go in, I would have to load my own truck. Oh wow! I would have to load my own truck, and then I would have to deliver my own truck as well.
Okay.
And I think the really good thing about this job, though, that really when I went in for my interview, is when she was like, "So let's say if you come in at 9, and because we all start at 9:15, so if we're on the road by 10:45,
interesting number,
right. So if we're on the road by 10. Because mind you, we stop at dock. We still have to load our trucks. So if I'm on the road by 10:30, 10:45, and let's say I get done, mind you, I'm supposed to be working 10 hours a day for 4 days out of the week.
Okay.
So let's say I go in at 9. I go in and I load my truck up and I leave out by 10:30, 10:45. Let's say I leave around that time. And let's say I get done by 4:30, 4 o'clock. I still get paid the full 10 hours.
So it's like a salary type of situation?
Well, it's not
not salary, but when you have a salary, it's I worked only 3 hours today, but I'm still getting my full paycheck regardless.
So technically, it's kind of it's in a way kind of.
That's cool.
Salary. So either way, no, it doesn't matter how early I finish, unless they don't have me like any rescues or anything like that they need me to do. Then
okay. I like that it's self-sufficient, self-guided. Yeah. You got your truck, you load your truck, and you deliver your truck. It's not
and you bring it back.
And you just bring it back.
Right.
I like it. It's like a contractor kind of.
It is
contractor situation.
It is a contractor. Yeah.
It is.
It's because it's not Amazon, but we're partnered with Amazon.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's
I'm not Bank of America. I'm partnered with Bank of America.
Right. So it's kind of similar, just like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you're gonna be like, I work for Amazon.
Yeah, but
because I say I work for Bank of America, even though it just sounds better.
Listen.
It just sounds better.
Yeah.
I work for a bank.
Right.
Well, that's cool. I think you're gonna get that job too.
Yeah,
because if all you need to do is clear your background check,
right? And I have to do a drug test, but I haven't done anything, so
okay.
So I'll be fine.
We know other people who have done drug tests. Drug tests. Yeah. and have passed. And if they pass,
right, then I shall pass.
then right, this too shall pass.
But as far as that, as far as me waiting on my back, I've been waiting for a lot of background checks these days. I don't know. It just
Everybody looking in your background.
Like, what?
That's why I'm like, you got something you want to tell me
I got
about?
no felonies. I got no misdemeanors. I ain't got nothing. Okay, I
right.
be chilling. I take care of my brothers, and I live my life, and I work on my projects. But as far as that stuff going on, you know, honestly, I just been really, I wouldn't say realizing, because some of these things I already knew, like about certain stuff that had to change in my life, and right now it's just reoccurring to me, like okay, this is why you did this in the first place, to protect yourself from this happening, and this is why you don't do certain things, because you knew that wasn't going to work in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? But lately I have just been like in a mode where I'm like, yes, I know my friends got me. I know, because y'all are like my family. Y'all are my family. So when I think about when I'm going through hard stuff like this, like in times like this, like who can I actually lean on to? And it's like really sad that I can't really depend on my family to do that. Basically, the moral of my story that I said earlier was, like I'm just tired of certain things, and I'm learning that I have to truly move on, like from this, like whatever I'm stuck in when it comes to my family. I gotta get out of that, because they're not really for me like they say they are. That's just the moral. That's just the moral of the story. And I can't. And like when I say that, that means I can't really choose to depend on them anymore. Like they're like I could be in a situation and I'm realizing that they can never help me or save me from anything. So like I gotta learn how to do this shit on my own. Not on my own, but without.
And you put your trust in different areas.
Right. So and I
when you find out that area is not something that you can rely on.
Right. And mentally, I can't keep doing that to myself. Mentally.
Yeah.
Because it really does do something to your mental state. So, I've been okay. I've been getting by. So, but I know I just said a whole bunch. But how are you doing? What is going on in your life? Like, what are you doing right now?
I'm chilling. I'm just sitting in the studio recording a podcast.
Where at?
Not much going on here.
Where's here?
In my house.
Your house.
Home.
Where's your home located?
I'm at
yeah.
I'm trying to drag it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't find out how to drag it anymore. You asked me for the location. Yeah. Like, nigga, I'm in Texas. I'll just move to. I moved to Houston, Texas.
Absolutely.
Gang. That's where Beyonce from and all that.
Right.
You feel me? I'm gonna go to her house soon. I'm gonna go to her old house.
Go to her house.
Both of them.
And tell her.
And I know where they are.
Like, sign me up for Parkwood. I'm trying to be in Parkwood.
Listen, and I'm gonna go to Ivy Park and I'm gonna visit that as well.
You gotta do it how they used to be back in the day. I got this mixtape, bruh. You want to see my mixtape?
Imagine if I saw Beyonce like walking down the street. You move to Houston, you think you'll see Beyonce. She don't even live here no more. I don't think she lives here no more.
She has a home there, but she
probably not here right now.
Oh, you never know. You never know. Okay.
Well,
you never know.
Listen, but I moved to Houston, Texas. The 1st of the 9th.
Well,
of July.
Technically the 8th. You left a day early.
Oh yeah, I left the 8th, and I got here the 9th.
I was so sad when you left.
And I've been here since.
I was so sad when you left. Like, it's not one of those like. When you're like
not like a sad.
No, it wasn't like a sad. It wasn't like a sad like, oh, he's gonna be gone forever. It wasn't like that.
Like a bad sad.
It was like, okay. It was like a happy sad. Like I'm so happy that I'm sad that he's not here. But I'm so
and like I'm going away.
But
so
right,
like,
but I'm so happy that he's moving on in life. That's why. Like I'm just like I was just so proud. Like okay, like this is so inspiring. Like he really leaving this bitch
out of here. Like I have to
go.
go.
Like he really getting the fuck up out of here. And I was like, that's just like we said that this was gonna happen. And funny, I think I told you this. I think when you first got to Houston, I was saying, me and Jalen, we hung out. I think the day after or that same night that you left, maybe.
Yeah, I called y'all.
Right,
or y'all called me.
Right, you was in there washing your clothes, bro. Like
with my full washer and dryer set.
Right, like.
Listen.
And me and Carter J. Me and Carter J. we were talking about summertime, and how like the older we get, the song really resonate with us. Because there's a part
more and more things become true.
Right.
More and more things come to pass.
Right. Because there's a verse that I wrote in there. It says what did I say? What did I say? It's my lyrics. But that just
we might go our separate ways.
Yeah, we might go our separate ways, but that's just growing strength. And like
we come back together, it's stronger than ever. And this is the prayer I pray.
Right. So like that really sat with me when you said that. Like the older we get, and the more things that we accomplish in our lifetime, and how the song, like yes, the song did, like I think. When I wrote the song, I wrote it as a reference to like how he was in the past, but then, but it also
history repeats itself, though.
Right, and it's like
we do the same things, but just in different ways,
right? You know, so I was just like, that's kind of dope. How he, I didn't even realize that until he said something about it. And I was just like, that's
the same way, like, I went off to college and I left. It's like, we might go our separate ways.
We always just growing straight.
But then I came back and it's like the same.
Right.
And then I leave and go to Houston and then
but I think,
I'll come back and the same thing.
Every time when we do get back together, like as a group, I think we do always have a stronger mind, a more, like we are, this is something about us that grew, you know, inside of us, and we see it in each other. So it's like, I just think that's really dope to see, like how, like just over the years, because like how long have we known each other now?
I would say like 8 years.
It's about 8 years. Like
what?
It's about 8.
That's a lot.
About 8 years. So it's like,
dang.
I mean, honestly, 2012 is when I started high school. And that's when I was about maybe a year after that's when I started going to YLP. So that's when I met you.
I think I got in like 13.
Yeah, so I think we're going it's either 9 or 8 years. So
that's a long time.
It is a long time. And just and it's like we didn't really like we grew up in front of our own eyes.
Right, because if we can put, I still have I have every picture I've ever taken, every picture that's ever been taken of me, every picture that, so I have photos of
everybody, like
us on the bikes, on the bridge,
like we like doing like
raggedy hair,
like kids,
like
kids, you know,
we was kids,
we was,
so like that's crazy to like look back. Like sometimes I go to my hard drive and I look through, like, because I have it organized, like these are photos from 2013, these are photos that I took, these are photos of me, and then it's like I can go through all that and see like, wow, like this is a whole year,
like we've grown so much, like from that point where we all met, you know, from the point where you wasn't really fucking with us like that. But
I don't really fuck with nobody for real from the jump.
You didn't know us.
I ain't know y'all. That was weird.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. I mean,
but then I noticed I was the same weird. So,
so it was all good. We all would.
It was all right. Okay. You know, we just be weird together.
It was good. But how was?
It's interesting to like think of, you know, the videos where they be like talking to 10-year-old, 12-year-old self or whatever. Like, imagine, like, talking, like, our group now, like, going to them kids on the bikes, riding around bushes and stuff, and, like, being like, all right, this is where y'all gonna be.
Okay.
Like, this what is gonna be happening.
Right. Actually, let's do that right now. What do you want to tell, like, your 16-year-old self? Like, what is something you want to, like, tell them? Like, that was something that, like, in that period of time, you was, like, really, like, not, I wouldn't say concerned about, but that was, like, just really on your mind. Like, what is something you, like, what is some advice you would give to your 16-year-old self?
I would tell my 16-year-old self a lot, but 16, who was I when I was 16? I would tell him a lot. I would show him a lot too. I would warn him of a lot of things, mostly things that's between me and him. I would mostly, like, tell him, like, you got it.
Yeah. Keep fighting.
Just keep going. Yeah. You got it. Right. So do it. Like, don't wait. Don't procrastinate. You got it. So do it.
So would you still tell him, like, your key in life, like your main saying, you got to be crazy to get shit done? Would you tell him that?
Yeah. I think he already knows that.
He knew that. He just didn't realize.
He already know that. He knows that, but he doesn't. I mean, you got to be crazy to get shit done. Okay, I know that, but it's like when it comes to the point where you actually have to be crazy and actually have to live that out, then that's when, like, self-consciousness comes up and, like, second guessing comes up. So it's like, you know, you got to be crazy to get shit done. So, like, it's okay. You can be a little crazy, but, like, it's all right. You don't have to act normal to kick it, because that's not going to get you where you need to be. Right. So, like, you know, let it out and do what you want to do. Right. You got it. It's going to happen. And then look at where I am now. Right. You can make it even further if you just do what you do.
Right. Just,
you feel me?
Just keep grinding and just stand in your own lane. Yeah.
I probably would have, like, 2 albums out by now.
It's okay. You know, it's okay. We are where we are now.
Exactly.
We are where we are now, and we're here because of that part of ourselves.
Right.
So, you know.
But yeah, I would tell him, like, those things. Yeah. What would you tell your 16-year-old self?
I think what I would tell my 16-year-old self is that, I don't know if I'm phrasing this right, but I guess I would tell my 16-year-old self that growth means patience. Like, that means that like, everything that you want in life eventually is gonna happen if you work hard for it. But as long as you are, I'm not saying you got to sit there and wait and be patient, like, for it to happen. But I'm saying, like, if you work hard enough and you put in the effort to do it, and everything that you've been working for will eventually show. And and I think that it has. Like, I think that, like, I most definitely grown as an adult. Like, because, like, at that point, I was so, like, as much as I don't want to admit it, I was a very selfish person. Like, I mean, and the thing is, back then I wasn't really that selfish, but I was still a kid, so there was still a little bit of.
Did people make you feel like you were selfish?
I guess I guess I felt like I was being selfish a lot, but that's just like from my point of view, from my standards on how I was raised and stuff like that. So it's like I thought I was being back then I didn't think I was being selfish back then, but now I look back, I'm like, dang, that was a really selfish move to do, like, you know. And I would just tell him to, like, be patient and show yourself some grace, and, you know, and just keep on working. And I most definitely would tell myself, you got to give a damn about it, because if you don't,
you got to give a damn about it.
You got to give a damn about it, because if you don't, it's like, what is it all for? So I feel like that I've done that I've grown, and I've shown myself throughout the years that I do give a damn about me, about my craft, about people that I surround myself, about my mind, about things that I let into my mind. And I've shown that I do give a damn about it, and I just think how sweet it is on how right now, like how I can physically see it, like on the physical, like I can physically see how I have grown and how I do now give a damn about a lot of things that at some point I didn't really care for, or things that I might have I might have could have gave up on. So I think, like, honestly,
I love that.
It's just wild because, like,
the outside matches the inside.
Yes, and it just, like, I wonder because I remember telling you that my mom was gonna send me to Job Corps.
Right.
So, like, I just want, like, I'm just thinking about, like, what would my life be like if I would have left? I wouldn't have known y'all. I mean, I would have known Jalen and Brittany and the rest of the people, but I wouldn't have, like, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known you. And
you would have took a different life path.
It would have been different. Like I would have been like
we would have just
right. And honestly, I probably could have been one of them people who like, oh, I pop up out of the blue. I'm in a chat now.
What you mean?
I just feel like if I would have left, I wouldn't have been as a part of the group as you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you would have went to Job Corps, then I wouldn't have met you.
That's what I'm saying. Like
so, like, you wouldn't have been coming. You wouldn't have popped into no group chat.
I mean, if I was to go to Job Corps back then, I did have planned on coming back. Oh, but I'm saying, like, when I came back, I would have probably just been another random person. Like, oh, they just added him to the group.
Yeah, but I mean, you still are who you are. Unless Job Corps would have changed you into, like, a different person that we would not have meshed with as well.
Right. And I'm kind of thankful that I didn't go. Shout out to Aaron Jones. Shout out to Aaron Jones because he really told my mom, like, I'm gonna make sure he graduate on time, okay? And I did. So
like my interaction in the group, my experience in the group might have been completely different. It would have been completely different if you weren't there from the jump.
Right.
Like, the way that, because you were, like, you are my best friend.
Right.
And, like, if you weren't there, the group dynamic would have been different. So I might not have even meshed with YLP all that much.
Right.
I mean, like, I ain't saying, like...
No.
But,
I
like,
get it.
You were a big part
of it.
What the group is.
Right.
We're a group because of each of one of us have a specific characteristics and quality that mesh together that make the group what it is.
Right.
So, like, all of us together is the cake.
Right.
So, like, if one ingredient from that cake was missing, I don't think I would have ate the whole cake.
Right. And that makes complete. It makes a lot of sense to me. Like
So it would have changed.
It would have changed the direction and dynamic of the group.
Exactly.
So,
like, maybe, like, I wouldn't have, like, hung out as much, or I would have been like, I don't fuck with y'all for real, or, like, I don't know. Because you also were, like, nice to me, and you were, like, opening and like, inviting me and stuff. So I
was a pretty nice person back then. I mean, I'm still nice. I'm still nice to this day. But,
I'm like, what happened? Are you okay?
Look, I'm just glad that we are here where we are. We are where we are today.
We are here.
We're still here, and this friendship that we have, and with the friends that we still do talk to, and still that we are still connected as like one. I'm grateful for that.
I have a random question.
Go ahead.
Ever argued? Like, have we ever got into an argument?
You know what? I don't think so. Like,
I've never.
I don't think
with any of y'all.
I think we have too much respect for each other.
Has it?
Like, we have never been in a thing in a certain issue, because you know me. We both don't like confrontation. We both don't like. We are too similar. Like we are very similar people. And,
like, I think we're emotionally mature to where, like, if there is something that would cause an argument, like, we can just steer clear of it. Like,
but also get our point across as well.
Right. Like I say yes, you say
right.
no. All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah, right.
We can come to a compromise or
right,
whatever.
and
It's usually very easy.
I don't think we ever had to be in a situation where it was like we were hostile with each other.
Right.
So and then it's like, and I like it goes back to what I said. We have a lot of respect for each other as people.
Is that normal?
I don't know. That's a pretty good question. Let's ask them.
Like, aren't people supposed to
okay,
have disagreements and stuff?
I mean,
8 years though, and we don't be fighting and shit. The people who did fight, they're gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the cards fall where they are supposed to.
Yeah.
Then.
I think that just goes back to how we was raised. We was raised by good parents.
Yeah,
it goes back to what our parents instilled into us, and for that, we have to congratulate them and thank them for the characteristics that they installed in our bodies. Because listen,
shout out to my mama.
Right, shout out to my mama. Rest in peace. You know, so like I think that goes to say I think we always had a respect for each other, and our parents knew each other. They had respect for each other as well, So it was like we good. And honestly, moving forward, I could never see us ever having an argument.
I don't know why it would happen.
I mean, I just think that we just always had like that mutual respect.
Right.
And then
my logic is like, because I don't ever need to argue with nobody. Like I feel like I don't ever need to ever. And it's like, if you have a disagreement or you have an issue, we can just talk about it and figure it out. Like
yeah, and
it should be that simple. Why do we need to
be hostile?
Be upset and hostile. Like that. I don't ever need to be hostile ever in my life.
And honestly, I think it's the amount of love that we got too. That has a lot to do. We have that unconditional brotherly love that we have for one another, and you bonds like that. You just don't. And I think we always. I think all of us had relatable issues that we had going on in our life that we just like everything about me.
Yeah,
and I know everything about you as well. So it's like, we had similarities. We had a lot of stuff going on. We all had some shit going on in our lives at some point, and we always I think we just loved each other, and that was our way of coping.
Yeah,
and we always made sure that we was there for each other. No matter what, no matter what circumstance, and just like you said, the people who were about drama were the problem.
The people who are meant to stay together stayed together.
Yeah, that's the better way to say it.
The people who were meant to depart, they departed, and they
went their separate ways.
Veered off into their separate lives. Separate life, in their separate life directions. Yep. Here we are moving forward into the future together still. Because that's what we're meant to do.
Absolutely. And I just think...
Us as a group.
And it's crazy because I was just thinking, I was like, I'm going to be 25 this year.
Damn.
Right. And in 5 years, we'll be 30.
Damn.
Like, we will no longer be in our 20s.
Stop. That's weird.
It's very weird to say. Like, it's really weird to feel.
That's weird.
That's a weird feeling. Like, to say, like...
That's weird.
Like to say,
that's
like,
weird.
Like I'm going to be 30 in 5 years.
That's weird.
I know.
Anyway, so what you eating tonight?
So what I'm cooking?
Nah.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I would say, well,
what you cooking? You cooking?
I'm not cooking right now. I'm actually waiting. I'm waiting on my stamps. I had to reapply.
Listen,
I had to reapply.
The 6th need to.
You
had to reapply.
I had to reapply. I'm
gonna have to reapply too for the new.
When I say
state,
there was something else I wanted to say earlier about me and about the shit I've been going through. Look, I when I say I've been grinding on trying to make sure these bills get paid,
Mm-hmm.
I went to the damn building, the EOPA building. You know what I'm talking about? I went there. I signed up for rental assistance. I signed up for utility assistance. I said I need help. Y'all gonna help me? And I said I got there around 11, and I didn't leave. Like I didn't stop doing what I was doing until 5 o'clock. I was gonna make sure that I got all that paperwork in there.
Look, I need to find out where the building is here, because I was on my laptop.
Yeah.
I still have the tabs open. It's like every rental, like every assistance program in Houston.
I would
like in Texas, and I'm like signing up for anything that I can.
Look into it.
Pay my bills, pay my rent, pay my food, pay my
right. Like help me, help a nigga out.
Help a nigga out. You feel me?
Listen, like we need help. Assistance is in the word rental.
Right. And like once I start making some coin, then I'ma dip off of the assistance programs. But like right now, like I ain't trying to mooch off the government or nothing. But like if it's there, like I need it because I need it.
Because I need it right now. That's just the reality of my situation.
I'm just one of the people that need it.
Right.
So I mean, can I get it or no? Let me know. But yeah, so did you get like any word back from any of those assistants?
So I did it yesterday.
Assistants.
So I did it yesterday. Okay. So I'm still waiting. But I'm hoping that I hear something. Like I'm thinking I may hear something next month. Maybe I'm thinking at the latest.
Well, you should, because you're currently not working anywhere, so that's good.
Right.
And in that.
No.
Because they'd be like, "Oh, you make $10 a week. Oh, you can't.
Right.
You can't get this.
So like I don't have that.
Oh, you have a job at all? Oh, you can't get this. You work. Go home.
Right. I need y'all.
Go home and go to work.
I need y'all right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just been really grinding. Like I just been grinding like really, really hard, harder than usual.
Twice as hard.
Twice as hard. Whole time I've been working twice as hard to make sure stuff get done around here.
Yeah.
And trust me, I've been very crazy these days.
Well, listen, you got to be crazy to get shit done because you give a damn.
Right. You got.
I mean, it goes hand in hand. Really.
Yeah.
Does Jalen have a quote? Because we can throw that in there somehow.
I'm going to ask him. I'm going to probably end up talking to him tomorrow. Cause I'm pretty sure he does have a quote that he had. Like, it's I heard this from him first, but it's also in the song as well. And then it's I'll see you sometime in the next 48 hours.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I was telling him that we actually got to get a shirt made.
I'll see you in the next 48 hours.
Sometimes within the next 48 hours, or because we always talking, always. So I'm gonna talk to you, or I'm gonna see you within the next 48 hours.
Right. And I'm gonna see you in the next 48 hours. I got you. I'm still working on that crowd.
Yeah, but so do you tell the people? Do you have any projects coming out, or do you have any project that's just currently been released?
Listen, so since I got here and set the studio up, TFS 2.0 is a go. We're here. We're all set up, and I've been working. I just released the Come Through remix featuring Faith Lynn. She just
absolutely
called me.
We love Faith.
Yeah. So that's out. I haven't promoted it or nothing yet, so don't nobody even know it's out. But it's on YouTube. You can check it out.
Y'all go check it out for us, please, because it's a really, really good song.
It's nice. I think we did well.
Y'all did really good. And then y'all also check out that cover photo. Like,
listen, shout out to Carter J and Jeffrey J and King Jermaine for that photo.
Or Jeffrey Dot. I'm the same person, okay? I'm Jeffrey Dot J Photos. I'm King Jermaine. Yeah. And I'm Jeffrey. I'm all three. So I accept all three, okay?
Right.
They're just different.
But yeah, that Come Through remix came out, and then I'm working with a producer from Ghana. Ooh. And I just finished recording some vocals for a song that I had sent to him today. Yeah. So I'm working on I'm recording some promo videos for that tonight. and I'm gonna send those to him as well. But he says that people can't wait for the song to come
Really?
out. They
In
want
Ghana?
to see me. They want me out in Ghana. So he told me that if I come to Ghana, then I have a place to stay. I have food. I have like all that. All I gotta do is get to Ghana. He can set some shows up. I can perform. Blah blah blah.
They love you in Ghana.
So yeah. I guess once
they don't love you here
get my
regardless.
foot in the door in Ghana, I'm gonna go to Ghana.
I mean, hey, why not?
So
if that's what the fans want, then give them what they want.
I think I'm part Ghana too.
Yeah, I am. Like I am too.
Ghana.
Bantu,
Okay,
and then
so I can go out there and be like,
I'm with my people.
I'm home. Right. Shout out to my Ghanaians out there. You know,
most definitely
my Ghanaians.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. As also like wrapping up some old songs that I have been working on, getting them together so I can put those out, and then work on new things, new stuff. Right. You feel me? But I'm just working on getting that out, and then clearing out some of the stuff from the archives, some of the stuff that I've been working on that's been in process, getting all that out, and then I'm gonna start working on some brand new. Maybe working with some producers out here. Not maybe. Working with some producers out here, collabing with some people out here. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, so I'm excited to
absolutely
get some music out there and get my
also,
voice out there more.
Can I tell them what I will be doing for you?
Yes.
So I am his ghostwriter.
Why did you put me out there like that? I didn't know. I didn't know you was gonna tell me I'm out here scamming on the vocal.
No, it's not. Listen,
I'm scamming
it's not really. It's not a scam. It's not a scam because it's most definitely a collab. We both write. We both definitely have teamwork there.
No, be my ghostwriter for real, because I don't need to write at all. I don't care about writing. If you want to write a song and just give it to me, I will take it and sing it.
Right. So like I am currently his ghostwriter for any projects that he has moving forward. I'm pretty sure there will be things that he wants to personally write himself, which will most definitely happen. You know, it will happen. But I will be writing like some of his songs for him, and they're gonna be dope because listen, I got him. I ain't gonna stress. I'm not gonna listen. I know.
Jeffrey has the pen.
I do have the pen.
We know this. We know
I am
this.
a writer. Listen, I am a writer.
Just take a peruse. If you go to any streaming platform, you can type in King Jermaine. That's KYNG JERMAINE.
Yes.
You'll be able to type in King Jermaine Summertime. That'll take you right to the landing pad, which will take you also to his other discography.
Yes.
Where you can just explore his writing
my catalog
style, his writing capabilities. Catalog, exactly. And you can get a taste, a little glimpse of what Jeffrey of what King Jermaine is capable of.
Say that.
In the pen department.
Yeah, say that. I be writing. And that's for me. Yeah, I do got a couple things coming up. I got some exciting. I don't know if I want to say a lot of it right now, or if I want to wait.
Is exclusive?
It's kind of an exclusive information. Yes.
Okay.
But I can say is that I have a project. I have a huge project coming out soon.
You do.
You know what I told you what it is.
I know. But,
I think I'm gonna wait to disclose it until we get a lot of things in order and done to actually put it out there. But I want y'all to know that I can't. I want y'all to know that I am in my writing stage right now, where I'm writing my ass off.
He's in his writing
I'm
bag.
in my writing bag right now.
His wrist hurt. Hurt.
One thing I can say without giving too much information is I am writing a short film. I'm writing a short film right now, and I can't give you about what it's about right now. You guys will just have to wait to see the visuals.
Wait, do I know?
If you don't, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Give me one word.
It's a short film, and
one word about the film that if I know it'll click.
Okay, let's see. It's a drama. It's a drama.
Okay. Okay, I don't think you told me about this.
I'll tell you.
All right,
I'll
tell me after.
I do have that being released, and I do want to say that my the person who's going to be helping me get all the stuff together is Carter J.
Of course.
Like
D1.
Listen,
it all goes back around in a circle.
Does.
Like we know who the creative titans are.
It's like,
and you go to them because they get you together every time.
Right, and I know he gonna give this and he just been helping me out on, because I didn't go to school for. I mean, I was in high school. I took creative writing in high school, but I always knew I had the talent for it. And he just reassured me that I am a writer, like through and through. Yeah. It doesn't matter what I'm writing, a song, a poem, or a story. I can write my ass. I can write down. I can like I would write down.
I'm excited for y'all to come out here.
Yeah, and I'm excited to come out there. I can't wait to go out there. It's gonna be because we're actually shooting I can say that. I can say it. We're shooting summertime in Texas, so so I'm excited for that. I'm really, really excited.
I haven't even tapped into the music scene, but
I'm pretty sure you
will. The good spots we can find to shoot the video at. I don't even know the good spots. It's just a lot. It's like a huge city, and there's so much here.
It's so much there.
I'm excited to dive in and really explore.
Yeah.
And then y'all come out here, I'm gonna be like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Here go to let's go.
These are the spots that we need.
These are the spots. I know it.
You have a pool right outside your home. That I'm just really. I'll be there all the time.
I go to the pool on my lunch break. Or I go to the gym on the lunch break.
You have shit to do. You can't be bored out there because it's shit to do. No. See, it's none of doing.
Even just inside the complex, I have a question. Do shit inside.
I have a huge question. So the restaurants, are they open past 12:00?
Whataburger is open 24/7.
So you have options after 12.
Hell yeah.
See, we don't have that.
The city don't sleep like Ohio do.
We ain't
like Toledo do, for real.
Cause we ain't got no options out here. Everything be closed by 11 o'clock, and I be like,
Yeah.
That ain't it.
That's the thing that I'm still getting used to, cause after the time, mostly after the pandemic, after the pandemic, things stopped being 24 hours. But out here, it's they never really gave a shit about the pandemic anyway. So it's nothing really changed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well.
With that being said, thank y'all for listening to this episode 18.
I believe it's episode 17 or 18. I think
17 or 18.
We have to go back and look, but I think it's episode 18. It's 18 or 17.
Okay.
It's one of them.
Well, thank y'all for listening to this episode of
thank you.
The Unalike podcast.
Absolutely. So you can go and follow us on TikTok. We're also on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and leave a like and a comment on what you like about the podcast, or what you want us to talk about in the next podcast, you can even do that, or just start a conversation. We will find ways to connect with you guys.
Say hi.
Just say hi to us. And also, they can also follow us.
You can also find us on Instagram.
Yes.
At the Unalike Podcast. You can also email us at the unalikepodcast@gmail.com.
Absolutely.
And we will respond to anything you want to send us.
Right. In a timely manner and according to whatever you want us to talk about. And also, we're also on Spotify as well. So please go there and stream that up. We're on Spotify.
Oh, okay. We're on all the podcast platforms.
Yeah.
So we're out here.
So go and stream that up and show us some support, because we most definitely appreciate you guys' time, listening to us, taking the time out of your day, out of your busy night to listen to us. So I really appreciate you guys for just listening to us. And with that being said,
my name is Trevor.
I'm Jermaine.
And this was the Unalike Podcast.
That was cool. I like that. That was cool.
I think that was good. All right. Bye, y'all.
All right. Bye, y'all.